Hello again, everybody. How's it going? It's another Wednesday night here at the World of Football YouTube channel, and you know what that means. We're here to talk our weekly NFL picks. We already got a very lively live chat. Hello, everybody in the live chat. Good to see you, Real Lancaster, Dale, and Sea-Dog. Hopefully, everybody is doing great tonight. I'm doing fine. Thank you all for asking. Tonight's going to be probably a quicker show than normal because we lost our wild card. Aaron, unfortunately, can't make it tonight. He had some prior engagements. We do have his picks, so we'll bring those up. But always at my side on this YouTube channel, the man that we all know and love, Grandpa World of Football himself, Randy Snow. Grandpa to me, a grandpa to you all. Grandpa Randy. Well, grandpa to my dog.
I'm
our
too
dog
young
loses his mind when we
I'm too young to be a
Randy.
grandpa. Too young and good looking to be a grandpa.
Oh, buddy. You, Randy, you don't look a day over 100. I just want you to know.
Thank you.
No, how's it going? You got that brand new internet for the past week or so. How's that been treating you?
Actually, pretty good. They ran the wire. I mean, I went to the place to talk about getting it installed because I knew they just put the line down our road out here in the country, and I went there about 11:30. By 3 o'clock, they had it hooked up to our house. Now the line isn't dug in the ground yet, but that's supposed to happen, sometime soon. But they did run it to the house, and it's been working pretty good.
Slowly getting Randy into the modern age, everybody. He no longer has to use the dial-up to get on the internet. It's a wonderful time over there at the World of Football headquarters there in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I miss that dial-up modem sound already. It's part of my life.
Well, guys, what we don't miss is you lovely people making incredible picks. This past week, guys, let's look at how everybody did. 12-3 for 3 people. Unbelievable week for Lancaster City Dragon Rats, a.k.a. Jimmy, Royce, and B. Lewis. So tip of the cap to you all. 12-3, very impressive. Yeah. You don't actually have to clap, Randy, because we have little microphones, so we have to be quiet. Quiet claps. So congratulations to them. And then everybody else that followed suit, here we go. Aaron was 11-4 along with Dale. Cringe and Mike Dolph went 10-5. Leonard 9-6 along with Sea-Dog, V-Berry, and Hawkeye 07. Myself and Randy, we both went 8-7, above 500 at least. And poor Mr. Nosy Otter sitting at 6-9. Woof. Yeah, one of the best weeks, I think, for a lot of people this year, Royce. I see him in the chat. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Dad, did you get a chance to check out his Warren Moon card video?
I did. Some of those cards I had seen before. The one with the actual full moon in the background, I had never seen before, and that's awesome. I love that card.
Yeah, it's awesome. Roy's doing some good stuff over there, and Royce, I hope a team takes you up on the offer to make a set of trading cards for him because you do some good stuff over there, bud. Let's see who else is in the chat. Hawkeye 07 looks like there will be some changes up those scores. Well, we'll get to the overall scores there in a second, good sir. Royce says thank you for watching the War Moon video. Hey, Royce, we got your back, you got ours, but that's how it works around here. And speaking of got your back, sitting with his back to everybody at the top of the list. That's a rough transition, but Hawkeye 07 still sitting up there at the top.
By one,
but a lot of people creeping up that board. You got Randy and Mike at 105, correct. B. Lewis at 104, so it's getting really tight up there at the top. Royce moving on up with 101 correct this year. Dale at 99, myself at 98. Just got a couple more to crack that triple digits. Sea-Dog at 96. Aaron at 92, so Aaron moved up a little bit with Mr. Nosy Otter tying with Aaron at 92. And then, of course, Dad's got it broken up to where if you didn't do the full 164, you're just below that scary black bar there. So Leonard's at 97, correct. Cringe at 80. Jimmy at 87. And Dad says because of Jimmy picking 16 less games, that's why he's below Cringe. Then V-Berry, and then our 2 single weekers, Andrew C. and Slapsky. Will they ever return? I don't know. We got a few weeks left. We shall see. And one game there, Hawkeye 07. It's a tight race up there. You better not stumble. So this week's picks is going to be very, very important when we get there. But to get to those picks, everybody, I think we all know the drill. Our t-shirt's on the way, Randy. I don't know yet, but we will now go through Randy's famous disclaimer. And if you want to purchase a t-shirt, put those dollar signs in the live chat so Randy knows how bad you want them. Dad, why don't you read the disclaimer?
Why, yes. Warning. If you plan to use our predictions as a means to justify your own gambling bets, then you, my friend, are an idiot. We don't know what we're talking about, and you should never listen to us for gambling advice. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes. And there they are, Dad. Look at that dollar sign. It looks like Lancaster will buy 3 t-shirts. C-Dog will buy just 1. And look at this one, everybody. What a commitment.
Oh, yeah.
9 t-shirts for Hawkeye 07. We can just retire off of that sale alone. We appreciate that, everybody. All right. So with all that out of the way, without Aaron here, it feels weird not having Aaron here to give us a little flag. But I think despite Aaron not being here, we still have his picks, and I am curious to see what his wild card attitude is going to be like, even without his presence here. So without further ado, fellas in the live chat, let's talk about week 12. And let's see as I get this all pulled up and zoom that in a little bit. We're going to start off on Thursday Night Football, Dad. I'll go first. The Buffalo Bills will take on the Houston Texans. And, because Aaron's not here, I'm feeling a little wild cardish, Dad. I think I'm going to take the Houston Texans at home in prime time. I don't know what it is. Something about Mills at quarterback there for the Texans, giving that team a little bit of life. The Bills maybe not being as good as we thought they were and having some issues there. So I'm going to take a Texans team on a short week at home. Dad, who do you got in that one?
I'm going with the Bills in that one. I still think the Bills are the better team. Yeah, they haven't played real well in a few games, but I think in this one, I think they will be better than the Texans, even though they're on the road. So I'm taking the Bills.
All right. And then as our commenter here in the chat, you might be familiar with this particular lady, Randy. Liz Barrett, 8892 in the chat says, "Where's the hottie who has the dogs? I watch for him and he's not here."
That would be me. I've got the dogs.
No. That's your daughter-in-law, Randy. Knock it off. Anyway,
she wanted to know who the hottie was.
What did Aaron pick this week?
Aaron is also going with the Texans for some reason. I think you're both nuts, but he's taking the Texans also.
I did not look at his picks. I honestly didn't. I swear. I saw he sent them. I purposely did not go through them, look at them, just to see if we would be on the same page. Let's see. We got C-Dog picking Bills. Real Lancaster's going with Buffalo, but it might get interesting. Dale is taking saying which Buffalo team will show up. That's the question, but he'll take Buffalo. And I believe Hawkeye 07 is rolling on the floor laughing at the weird dog hottie exchange that we just had. So. All right. Moving on to the next game as the New York Jets will take on the Baltimore Ravens. I'll get this in real quick. Viking Wax Press also taking the Bills to bounce back. All right. So Jets at Ravens. To me, this is a no-brainer. The Ravens are becoming one of the hot teams in the NFL. I'm going to ride with the Ravens, nevermore.
I agree. I'm also taking the Ravens in this one.
All right. And please tell me, did Aaron take the Jets?
It's a Snow family sweep. He is also taking the Ravens.
Okay. Whoops. If I had the right page open up, there we go. A Ravens sweep. And for you guys in the chat, who'd you guys take in this matchup? Let's see. We got Lancaster taking Baltimore. Viking Wax Press. Ravens are rolling. Dale says, "Give me Baltimore." Is this Aaron's WTF pick? No, it is not. Clearly, with it being a snow sweep. And C-Dog says, "Jets." Just kidding. Ravens. Sorry, C-Dog. What a terrible time to tell you that the first team you put into the chat is the one you're going with. So I hate to be the breaker of bad news. I'm just kidding. Your official picks, I think we already got those. Somebody sent them in today. Might have been Sea-Dog. Sea-Dog's usually on top of it.
Yeah, well, not last week. You remember Sea-Dog didn't put his picks in last week, and I had to go through the chat, the live chat, to get his picks.
It's all good. We found them, and I told him
Yep.
it was all good. It's all gravy. Randy just huffed and puffed a little bit, and he found them, so don't worry about it.
Don't let it happen again. But I was able to go through the live chat and I found all your picks. So I don't want to do that every week, but I did.
Hey, if people put their picks in the live chat, just make sure you say my picks, and I will screenshot them so that they will be saved, and then Randy won't have to do all that hard work because I don't have a problem screenshotting picks if I see them. So, all right. Anyway, moving on. I don't see anybody else talking about this game, so we're going to move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will Aaron Rodgers play? I don't know. That stubborn son of a gun. I can never tell him what he's going to do. But they're going to take on the red-hot Chicago Bears, as gross as that makes me feel. I want to pick against the Bears so bad because I just I don't care what the record is. I don't trust them. But I'm hoping the Steelers pull this one out, but I'm going to pick the Bears just because I've been wrong. So I'm going to go with my gut. Well, not my gut. I'm going to go against my gut and pick the Bears.
Actually, I am picking the Bears too. Like you said, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to play. And because the Bears are at home and they have been playing well lately, home field advantage is basically why I'm taking the Bears, because I think it could go either way. It could go, all Bears or all Steelers. Who knows? But I'm just going with the home team in this case.
Yeah. All right. Who'd Aaron end up taking?
He took the Steelers actually in this game, which is probably the smart pick.
I mean, I wanted to go Steelers, but I don't know. Like I said, with Aaron Rodgers being hurt, I just don't know.
Yeah, I went back and forth
Aaron
on
Rodgers
this
is a world beater. Yeah. All right, live chat. They got a few. Let's see. Okay, yeah, okay. I would address that. Yeah, it's because I forgot to put up the community post last week, so that was on me. I made sure the community post went up this week, so Sea-Dog, your picks are safe. All right, so Real Lancaster's going with Chicago in this one. Viking Wax Press says he hates picking Chicago, but he hates Rodgers more, so he's taking the Bears. Dale's taking my favorite team, gross, the Bears. Just got to give some golf about that, Adam. Give me Chicago, all right? Hawkeye 07 says, do we get broken wrist, Rodgers, and is this a good thing for the Steelers? Let's see. He already sent his picks to the community post, and he's taking the Bears, says Sea-Dog. So a lot of Bears in the chat. I'm disappointed with everybody, including myself. That pick.
Well, I hope I'm wrong on that one.
I do too. That's one I'll be happy to get wrong. The New England Patriots will take on the Cincinnati Bengals this week. I saw Joe Burrow was a full participant in practice today. I don't think that means he will play. And even if he did, I'm still going to end up picking the New England Patriots to win this one. The Patriots have had a heck of a season. I'll say a pleasant surprise, but they have been one of the surprises of the year.
Yeah, I agree. I'm picking the Patriots in this one too. They just been playing lights out lately, so yeah, go with them. Even though they're on the road.
And who'd Aaron take?
Aaron also took the Patriots, so it's another family sweep.
All right, another family sweep. And in the live chat, let's see. We got Dale says, give him New England. There is no chance Cincinnati's winning this game. Lancaster's taking New England. Patriots for Viking Wax Press. Patriots for Sea-Dog. Sounds like it is a full-on Patriots sweep across the board.
Yeah, and we'll probably all be wrong.
I mean, wouldn't that be funny? I mean, the NFL's been like that this year.
It's happened before, yeah.
All right. So we move on. The New York Giants will come to Detroit to take on our beloved Detroit Lions, who will be rocking those Motor City Muscle uniforms this week, I saw. So they'll be wearing the black uniforms with the alternate helmet this week. I think you can see that a little bit. I got Giants Lions up there. I usually try to get the preview helmets up. But I think this is a game. The Lions have not lost back-to-back games and blah, blah, blah. We've heard this story 100 times. The Giants come in banged up. Jameis Winston at the helm. He might make it fun, but give me Detroit to win this game.
I agree. I think the Lions are going to bounce back big in this one at home.
All right. And who'd Aaron take? If I have to guess, I'm assuming he took the Lions.
He took the Lions in this one also.
Of course he did. Yep. All right. So full-on Snow Family Lions special to nobody's surprise, I am sure. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And real quick, Dale pointing out from that Cincinnati game, they will not have Jamar Chase after being suspended for that spitting incident last week. Yeah, man, what a dumb move that was. Let's see. Royce has taken Detroit. Let's see. Lancaster taking Detroit. Sea-Dog taking Detroit. Dale taking Detroit, which probably means we're going to lose to the stinking Giants. Gosh darn it. All right. Oh boy, in a dumpster fire of a matchup between two teams I can't stand. Sorry, not sorry to our friend Royce. The Minnesota Vikings take on the Green Bay Packers in a matchup that nobody on the planet cares about. I don't know. Both these teams stink. I don't like either of them. Can I take the tie? I'm really tempted to. I'll take the I guess I'll take the Packers just because they're the home team. That's all I got. Vikings let me down last week, so I'm a little mad at them.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers. Don't trust the Vikings, and it's in Lambeau Field, so I think the Packers will be fine in this game.
All right, and who'd Aaron take?
The Packers.
Okay, so a gross Packers sweep. Great. Let's see as we go through the chat. Lancaster's taking Green Bay. Viking Wax Press, to nobody's surprise. Vikings with the upset over the Uglies. Let's see. Dale says you do if you have fantasy implications, give him Green Bay. Sea-Dog says Green Bay. And I just got an alert, Dad, that our Facebook feed is having trouble streaming. It may be on Facebook's end, so I don't know if we had anybody watching on Facebook, so our apologies tonight for that stream apparently abruptly just stopping. I saw that alert a couple seconds ago, so but it might be on their end. Let's see. So we're just going to move on along. I won't keep everybody too long. Indianapolis Colts travel to Arrowhead to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Boy, I don't know what to make of this game. You would think that the way the Colts have been playing, they should win this game, but I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs to bounce back. That was an ugly loss to the Denver Broncos. It wasn't like it was a big loss. This is like a get-right game for the Chiefs to kind of establish that they're not dead in the water, that they got fight in them, and to put Indianapolis a little bit on notice because Indy's been riding pretty high in the AFC. I'm not going to say this knocks them down a peg, but this makes them a little more beatable. I'll say the visual of being beatable.
Actually, I'm going to take the Colts in this game.
Okay.
Kansas City has been so up and down all season long. Indianapolis has been extremely consistent week in and week out. So even though Kansas City is the home team, I'm going with the Colts in this game.
All right. And what did Aaron go with?
He went with you. He went with the Chiefs. And I went back and forth on this game too, because I rarely pick against the Chiefs, but man, oh man, I finally said Colts.
Okay. And then excuse me, perusing the live chat. Let's see, we got no, it's all good. Viking Wax Press going with Kansas City. Real Lancasters Colts would be the death kneel on Kansas City's playoff chances. Ooh, that's a nice prediction there.
I don't know.
Dale's taking the Colts and Sea-Dog's going with the Colts, but if the Chiefs win, it's not a huge shocker. That's kind of where I'm sitting.
Yep.
Winnable game for the Colts, don't get me wrong, but I think this is a Chiefs win, but I wouldn't be shocked either way.
Yeah.
And then let's see. How much do we bet this comes down to the refs? Oh, boy. Here we go already. I guess I should have put a zebra graphic in there somewhere. But all right. And the final game of this slate, this half of the slate, Seahawks at Titans, Dad. And And to me, this is a no-brainer. The Seahawks are one of the best teams in the NFC. They had a tough loss last week, and boy, what a time to get a really crappy opponent in the Titans to beat up on to make yourself feel better.
I agree. Seahawks in this one, they're the better team.
And then Aaron, I assume, unless this is one of his WTF specials, I
Nope.
assume he went Seahawks.
He went Seahawks.
Okay. All right. So another sweep taking the Seahawks there. All right. Moving over to the other half of our picks. The Jacksonville. Oh, sorry, guys. I will read your chats. My bad. I was just moving right on along. Viking Wax Press is taking Seahawks. Easiest pick of the week. We got Real Lancaster with Seattle. Sea Dog Seattle. Lancaster, second easiest pick of the week for him. Dale, no contest. Seattle. All right, the Jacksonville Jaguars will travel down to Glendale to take on the Arizona Cardinals. I think this is an interesting matchup, but it is one I see the Jacksonville Jaguars walking out of Arizona with.
I went back and forth on this one too, and in the end, I went with the Jaguars as well.
Okie dokie. And then who did Aaron go with?
He went with the Jaguars, and that's sweep number 6 for us this week.
Okay, 6 sweeps. Okie dokie. There we go. And then in the chat, we got Jacksonville with the road win. Another Jaguars, and another Jaguars. So every time he picks Jacksonville, I lose.
Change your pick.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's a hot take. This might be where Cam breaks his own NFL field goal record. Ooh, Cam Little. That's true. Okay. This might be the game for us, so we'll watch out for that one this week. Let's see. The Cleveland Browns will travel out to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders for Shedeur Sanders' first start in the NFL. And this one's going to be an interesting game for sure. But unfortunately, if you guys saw the thumbnail for this week, I put Max Crosby up there with Shedeur Sanders because I think Max Crosby's going to have himself a field day against Shedeur. Shedeur's going to look like a deer in the headlights all game long. Give me the Raiders to beat the Browns.
Not so fast, my friend. I think the Shedeur magic will show up, and I think the Browns will actually win this game.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Because they don't know how to defend him. They haven't seen him play, so they don't know what to expect.
They saw him last week, and he doesn't know how to escape pressure. So
yeah, well, he looked like crap last week, so he'll do better this week, I'll bet you.
Perfect for this week's toilet bowl game, as Dale points out. He's taking Las Vegas, Week 12 toilet bowl. All right, Dan, who'd Aaron take?
Surprisingly, he took the Browns as well.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. And how did everybody else feel about this game? Let's see. Lancaster's going with Vegas, despite them burning him on Monday night. Well, I mean, I could have told you they were going to lose to the Cowboys. I mean, come on now, Lancaster. Viking Wax Press says Browns defense wins it for them. This will be a defensive game, I think. Let's see. Sea Dog's going Browns. Hawkeye 07, Browns versus Raiders, a.k.a. the Anemic Offense Bowl. Yeah, this is going to be a tough watch. That'll be a tough watch.
Yeah, I don't plan to watch the game. I'm just going to check the score at the end.
Yeah.
See if I was right or not.
I hope I don't have anybody in my fantasy lineup from this game, so I don't even have to worry about checking in on this one till next week. Yeah. But all right, we're going to move on. The Philadelphia Eagles will travel to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Eagles. They find ways to win. Ugly wins, blowout wins, you name it. Eagles are just tough, and I think Dallas is just not inept, but no match for the Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles also, and the reason that I went back and forth on this, Dallas at home, they do kind of play pretty good at home, but I just thought the Eagles' defense is going to be the difference in this game. The Eagles' offense is not very good. the Cowboys' offense is not very good. So whose defense is better? I think that's the Eagles. So that's why I went with the Eagles.
Okay. And then Aaron went with
the Eagles. Another sweep. Sweep number 7.
Another sweep. All right. And we got, let's see. Dale says, give him the Eagles. B. Lewis jumping in the chat with a novel here. I don't know if you guys know, but if the Eagles beat the Cowboys and the Chiefs beat the Cowboys on Turkey Day and the Eagles beat the Bears on Black Friday, they can win the NFC East title. I didn't know that. Now I know that. And the fact that we're that close to a team clinching a division title already is absolutely insane.
You put way too much thought into that.
Well, as an Eagles fan, I'm sure we'd do the same if we were Lions fans. We would know, like, oh, we just got to do this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So I don't blame one bit. I get it. Let's see. Lancaster. Philadelphia is the easiest pick of the week and the start of cruise control for that division title. Let's see. C-Dog, I'm biased, but I'm going with biased, but I'm going with my Cowboys. Hey, sometimes you shouldn't be picking with your heart, pick with your head. And Viking Wax Press got to head out early. My other picks are Philly, Atlanta, LA, and San Fran. Bye, y'all. All right, sounds good, Royce.
Bye,
good
Royce.
seeing you, bud. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we'll move on to the next game as the Atlanta Falcons take on the New Orleans Saints. And as was announced, I think today, Michael Penix out for the year with the injury. Kirk Cousins are going to be filling in for the Falcons. And I don't trust the Saints, so I'll just take Kirk Cousins to come back and look very determined. So I'll take the Falcons.
I agree. I'm going to take the Falcons in this game. Just don't know anything about the Saints. I don't know who they are or any of the players on the team. Just can't pick them.
All right.
But I know somebody who can pick them, and that's Aaron. Aaron
did he really?
picked the Saints. Yes, he did.
Oh boy. There it is, everybody. Your Aaron's WTF pick of the week, the New Orleans Saints, sponsored by Absolute Insanity. Do you or a friend you know suffer from insanity? Send them to their local nut house, because that's where Aaron should be locked up. All right. Let's see here. We got Lancaster taking Atlanta, despite so many close losses. Dale's taking New Orleans. Every time I pick Atlanta, I get burned. So New Orleans wins. Ooh, so him and Aaron in the same crazy boat.
Dale has a strategy.
And C-Dog is taking the Falcons. All right, and what should be a really good Sunday night game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will travel out to take on Matthew Stafford and those LA Rams. Man, I feel bad. The Bucs, as a good team, they have just put out a really rough streak lately, losing to some other really good teams.
Yeah.
And I think the Rams are going to pile onto that streak. So give me the Rams to win a big one at home.
I agree. Tampa Bay will keep it close, but in the end, I think the Rams are going to win this game. And Aaron agrees with us. He picked the Rams also.
Okay, so a Rams sweep. And let's see. Hawkeye 07, going back to the New Orleans game real quick. Betting odds have the Saints winning. They must not like Cousins or London being out. So interesting there. And back to the Rams game. Let's see who'd everybody take. Rams in a possible shootout. See, this is a tough game to pick. I'm going to do the Randy thing and take the home team. Give me the LA Rams. C-Dog, Rams are winning 100%. So, and the final game of the week, the Carolina Panthers travel out to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. And in the McCaffrey Bowl, because McCaffrey gets to play his old team, I think the Niners, with Brock Purdy back, they should keep things moving. So I'm going to take the 49ers.
I agree. I'm going with the 49ers. And this is our 9th sweep for this week. Aaron is also taking the 49ers in this game.
All righty. And then let's see. In the chat, we got C-Dog taking the 49ers. Dale, give me San Francisco in this one. I don't think this will be a very good Monday night game. That's what we get. Yeah, it's just who they put on the schedule. 49ers for Lancaster. Yeah, I don't know how good of a game that's going to be, but maybe the Panthers will surprise us and put up a bit of a fight. Then on bye this week, the Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, and Commanders. So those are your picks for this week, guys. We appreciate everybody swinging by, hanging out with us for a little bit. And if you guys got any other thoughts on the week, we'll give you guys a second to throw those in. But who knows where we're going to get shocked. There's been something every week.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see where it's going to come this week.
Yeah.
Hawkeye 07 says,
go
for it. No, go for it. I took it off this week.
I said, there were like 4 games that I really went back and forth on. I thought, well, this is kind of a toss up. Is this team going to be as good as they were last week again this week? And
right.
yeah, I had to skip 4 games and then I had to go back to them and take a second look when I was making my picks. So yeah, anything can happen this week. Who knows?
Yeah. Our Hawkeye 07 says a bit of a spoiler for you, Randy, but I think we agreed on all of our picks this week. So, Randy, do you want to go back and change anything and
no,
see if you can get ahead of Hawkeye in the standings?
I rarely change my picks. Once I make a pick, it's done. So nope, we'll see what happens.
Okay. Dale says he'll put his picks in the comments in about an hour. All right, Dale. And then C-Dog says, just for Randy, I had to tell him I'm 8-1 in fantasy and in first place in my league.
Boo. Boo, C-Dog. Get him out of here. He broke the fantasy football policy.
You heard him, C-Dog. I got to put the World of Football dunce cap on you and put you in the corner. World of Football dunce caps, everybody. Available in the World of Football merch store, along with our fancy disclaimer T-shirts to be sold soon.
We shall see.
We shall see. I wonder if people would buy the dunce caps as well. Randy, we could be onto something. This is a great way to test out who's going to buy our crap.
A megaphone can double as a dunce cap. So if you
a 2-in-1, Randy.
Megaphone
there
this
we
way,
go.
Dunce cap that way.
All right. You didn't tell me this show is turning into the World of Football Marketing Hour. All right, guys, tune in tomorrow night for the World of Football Marketing Camp here on the World of Football YouTube channel. Dale says he can't wait for the disclaimer shirt. I can't wait to wear it around town here in Buffalo. We will get on it. I promise you. That'll be one of my projects to do in the next couple weeks. With Thanksgiving coming up, I just need a little bit more of a break to focus on some other stuff. Been a whirlwind week. I mean, shoot, between us getting the Arsenal show up and life, I had conferences last week. So,
yeah.
Well, not for me, conferences for my daughter, but
Yeah. Yeah, we finally got our kitchen renovations are finally done. We're starting to get back to normal. We still got a bunch of stuff packed away in some, clear plastic totes. And I just put up 2 more lights today with the help of your brother. Little projects still around the house, but the main things are finally done. And so glad it's over with.
Yep. And just in time for you to host Thanksgiving next week.
Yeah. Don't expect much, but we'll have you guys over.
Don't worry. The wife's going to be cooking a couple of things. So we'll talk about that. All right, everybody. Enjoy the weekend of football, everybody. It was great hanging out. As always, we appreciate everybody in the chat. Unless your name is C-Dog, then Randy despises you and you're sitting in the corner right now.
He's on probation.
On probation. He automatically gets docked 2 correct picks this week. All right. Everybody, have a good night. Thank you again for putting up with our shenanigans and our tomfoolery. It means a lot to us that we get to do this, and people actually show up and want to listen to us ramble on for 35 minutes. So have a good one, and we will catch you guys next week here on the World of Football YouTube channel. Until then, happy picking.